Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Shock Doc Medical. I'm Dr. Rod, and today we're cracking open one of the biggest debates in the kitchen: eggs. Yeah, those little protein-packed orbs that some folks say are the devil when it comes to cholesterol, and others swear by for heart health. So let's get into it. I was reading this article by Lauren Ball and Carly Bartram over at The Conversation, and man, it really got me thinking. You know, for years, we've been told that eating too many eggs is like a fast track to high cholesterol and, well, poor health. But check this out. The new research is turning that idea on its head. So here's the scoop. Researchers dug into this massive study, the ASPRE study, which, by the way, has been tracking over 8,000 older adults for about 6 years. They asked these folks about their egg eating habits, ranging from I barely ever have them to I eat eggs daily. And guess what? The sweet spot seems to be eating eggs a few times a week. The data showed that people who had eggs 1 to 6 times per week had a 29% lower risk of dying from heart disease and a 17% lower risk of overall death compared to those who rarely or never had eggs. Even eating eggs daily didn't up the risk. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Dr. Rod, what about the cholesterol? And yeah, historically, we were all worried about that. One large egg yolk has about 275 milligrams of cholesterol, which used to be a big no-no. But newer research suggests that the body doesn't actually absorb dietary cholesterol as much as we thought. It turns out the fats you really have to watch out for are saturated and trans fats. Crazy, right? I gotta say, this study is pretty legit. It's been peer-reviewed and adjusted for a bunch of other factors like socioeconomic status and overall diet quality. That said, it isn't without its limitations. For one, it only looked at older adults, and it didn't dig into details like whether those eggs were scrambled, boiled, or, fried in a ton of butter. Plus, it's all self-reported data, so there's always a bit of a gray area there. But here's where it gets really interesting. This research not only busts the myth about eggs being outright bad for you, but it also shows potential heart health benefits, at least for older adults. And I think that's a pretty refreshing twist on the narrative we've been fed for decades. Let's talk about what this means for you and me. Whether you're a hardcore fan of eggs, scrambled, poached, or even as part of a fancy omelet, or you're just someone who likes a quick protein boost in the morning, the bottom line seems to be, don't stress too much about eggs. Unless your doctor or a registered dietitian tells you otherwise, enjoy them in moderation. I mean, I've been eating eggs pretty much every day, and honestly, they're a staple in my breakfast routine. What I love about this kind of research is that it challenges us to rethink what we thought we knew. It makes me wonder how many other common food myths are just waiting to be busted. And that's the beauty of science. It's always evolving, always questioning, and always getting us a bit closer to the truth. All right, folks, that's it for today's deep dive into the egg debate. If you enjoyed this conversation, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share this with anyone who's ever been confused about whether eggs are your friend or your foe. And as always, stay curious, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Shock Doc Medical.